again. A couple more spokes have come loose. Checked it last night after chatting to the American cycle tourists, David and Deborah, and then coming back, had a look at the bike and noticed the spokes again, so I'll true them up and be on the road because it was a bit wobbly yesterday. There's the French cycle tourists packing up. There's two Americans. It's a beautiful sight, but I want to get this done and out of the way with and get on the road. It's better than it was, but not perfect. I'm going to have to get it done when I get back. So yes, well, annoying, but it'll get me round, I think, if I just keep an eye on it. It's 251 kilometres to Dublin, and a hell of a lot more for me. I'm also... no, I've gone the wrong way, I think. So... I think I should have gone the way I went originally, which I thought was wrong, but was the right way. We'll try again. So we've finally made it onto the Newport to Achill Greenway, which goes, Westport to Achill Greenway. I'm pulling off it at Newport, so I shan't be on it for a long time, but it's a lovely day, lovely way to start the Friday morning in the sunshine. I trued my wheel. It doesn't make the clinking noises that it used to, and it's running true, so should get me to the end of the day at least. I left the French cycle tourists and David and Deborah, who are the American cycle tourists. They left before me actually. I might catch them up, I don't know, but I'm not pushing it because I've got a very bad ankle this morning. David actually runs Ellis Cycles, which is a custom built road and touring bike company. They're building frames and stuff, so you should check that out because they look beautiful actually. It's just my sort of cup of tea with the chrome and the lugs on them, and I also said I'm in the market for a front rack, so I might be in touch because I've got this wobble on, which is a bit annoying, and I could do with some more weight on the front. There's something on top, like a platform. So it's really nice at the campsite last night to actually meet some other cycle tourists to chat to, because they're getting more common, but they're still few and far between. And they also met the Colwyn Bay lads, which I met at Mizenhead and then saw again on the way to, well, I was on the way to the Healy Pass anyway, so on the Ring of Kerry. I forget what days it was. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks on the road for me. So taking this lovely railway line up to Newport, and then my original route would have taken me around the coast, but I want to get up north quicker before I or the bike collapse. And I want to go back to Killala because I should get to Killala today. I've not been to Killala since 2007 when I was just entering high school, so that should be interesting to see how that's changed, if it has. But it's a beautiful morning, traffic free, can't argue with this. More mountains, which I'll be probably going through. I forget which ones these are called. We're right alongside the N road. It's absolutely cracking resource. Well, if both Britain and Ireland, I suppose, could build a bit more, they'd catch up to Austria, and then probably the Netherlands. I've not toured in the Netherlands, but I've lived in Austria, and it's virtually every, like, N road or some R roads even, they all have these. You don't have to ride on a major road, hardly ever. Look, there's Bangor there. Bangor, right. Always love to film cycle infrastructure. It's always a bit interesting. This tank slapper in is, I don't know where it's come from. Must be the wheel. Doesn't help having the it not running true. There's a bit of a loop around. This can't be the old railway line. A bit too loopy. Whee! Made me jump then, that did. I'm just content today to plod along to Newport and plod up to Killala. I don't think I shall be as fit as what I was yesterday. I've burnt all my rest day energy in one day. I've used it, it's all gone. So probably not the smartest move. There's only 4 Ks to Newport. Got to remember Coros bike computers and old man mountain bike for a front rack. 2 recommendations from the American couple, which bike computers sounded really good from what they were saying, because they've been riding for about a week longer than me. And because it's solar powered, they lost, I think it was, our lady said she was down to 69%, so That's really good. And $250, so that's a reminder to look them up, and the old man for the front rack.
They've had a fire here. There's one completely burnt at the bottom and looks dead at the top. I doubt they'll recover. You see they've died off. Through the forest on the way to Killala. It's 20 to 10 now. I think I'll get to Killala by 2 in the afternoon. Just feeling very stiff. That's all. I burnt most of my matches yesterday. But it was a beautiful day yesterday, I don't regret it. I felt like I made real progress getting up out of Galway. Over halfway up the country now. So that's motivating me, and then I can get to Malin. It'll probably be middle of next week, and then it's 325 from Belfast to Rosslare, So that'll be a week. So as long as I've got a week in hand when I get to Belfast, I think I can do it. So I'll leave the burnt patch and press on. Bear in mind as well, it's been dry for 2 weeks now, so things will, some places will be ready to burn probably. It's alright, I thought the battery I put in this morning had gone flat because it wouldn't fire up to film it was a British car. And the bloke stuck his hand up, he overtook me. G-Reg, so I think it's 1987, I think. I think it was a Ford, red car. I've just pulled up for a bit of a rest. I've got just over 10 miles to cross Molina. And then it's another 10, I think, just over, or 20, up to Killala. Very lovely roads, just through the forest and over the moors, and there's not much traffic. So, yeah, I'm just plodding on, although I am feeling it a bit. The woman with the blue face said, wow, 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 wow. And I think she got a Santa hat on as well. So I have no idea what that was all about. Okay. There's a road race on. So that's what they're dressed up for, I think. Well, it looks like they're more walking than racing. This is Cross Molina. I'm going to stop here for lunch.